What's going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another Dawn's Throwback review and partner of, Throwback Weekend, guys. I mean, I'm going to try to review as many throwbacks as I can because, you can't get burned out with the throwbacks. And more importantly, which 2021 throwback are you guys looking forward for me to hopefully get made and be produced so I can review those sons of bitches? But anyways, enough of me talking about that, guys. Today we're reviewing a driver that I absolutely despise, but this paint scheme looks pretty damn cool. It is on Joey Logano's 2020 Shell-Pennzoil Dawn's Throwback Ford Mustang 14 Penske. This is yet another diecast that I picked up at Series Collectibles. Check them down below or look it up on Google, whatever works for you. But this is a cool looking diecast, and this is also going to be a shout out to all the Logano fans out there, including one of my good buddies, Bushwhacker Reviews. And yeah, let's go and unbox this bad boy. Let's take a close look at the Joey Logano 2020 throwback car. Alrighty, guys, got this diecast out of its box, and man, this is a really cool throwback, guys, to Bobby Allison's 1985 Miller car, which, I mean, goodness gracious, if you guys love your beer sponsored cars, I mean, this is probably the best thing we got for Team Penske, because you guys know Miller no longer sponsors NASCAR and or Team Penske, which is a pretty missed opportunity. I mean, they've never sponsored the 22, but could you imagine if they just came back for one race and did a throwback sponsor to this? This would be pretty cool. My only gripe about this, guys, is the Shell, and the Shell logo I don't mind, but the Pennzoil logo really just doesn't look right. They should have inverted the colors or get rid of the yellow or something, dude, or I don't know, just change it to red or something, like, because it just looks so out of place on this paint scheme. And usually they've done a good job with the throwbacks, but just I wish Pennzoil would get a little more creative with that. But I still can't complain of how cool looking this diecast is. I mean, Team Penske always knocks it out of the park, especially with Joe Logano, guys. Joe Logano's had a lot of cool throwbacks. I mean, we were able, so far, I believe, with the exception of 1 year, I believe, which was in 2015, I think, we've had a Joe Logano throwback, if I am not mistaken. I feel like I could be wrong on that statement, but let me know, because sometimes I could be wrong. Even though I am the Diecast News Guy, I could be wrong on some things, especially for a guy I really couldn't really cared too much about. But this is a cool diecast, guys. The Bobby Allison throwback, really cool. I mean, we've seen a lot of people do throwbacks of Bobby Allison before, guys, but I will say, though, this is a cool diecast. I mean, we had Brad Keselowski and a few other drivers like Tony Stewart do throwbacks of, his other cars. I know Brad Keselowski did one in 2015 of the debut of the throwbacks. Well, this thing's got a working suspension. Nice job, Lionel. Didn't even know that's a nice detail. But we do got a nice paint chip right there, and we do got another paint chip, but that could, you know what, I could fix that. Looks like Lionel doesn't know how to, freaking color code freaking side skirts, because half that's missing, but Whiteout can fix that. So I was gonna do the dirty work for Lionel, because heck, if that's the case, I'd expect a fucking raise. Then again, I don't work for Lionel. I mean, goodness gracious, I ain't no Heine smoocher like, oh, this is a cool diecast, nothing's wrong with this. Yeah, you know me, I like to point out the flaws, because that's what I do. I like to nitpick, alright, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you guys notice that, speaking of nitpicks, this diecast does have something wrong with it, but I can't complain. This is actually a playoff car, so it has the playoff banners and the playoff stickers. No playoff silver spoiler. And you know what, though? Inaccuracy sometimes works. It works with this scheme, because the white spoiler really blends well with this paint scheme. I think it's actually how it was on the original car. Again, the Shell, the Pennzoil logo really sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, I understand it's supposed to be there, because see, I could definitely see the yellow outline where the star is. I see its purpose, but just, I kind of wish they changed the color of it, just to match better with the actual throwback. But I don't know, I mean, I think I'm the only one that pointed that out, so maybe that's just an unpopular opinion on my end. But it's still a cool throwback, guys. I do have his, I believe I have, the ARCA version of this car, guys, when you drove in the ARCA series. It's somewhere out it's somewhere out in the abyss of my storage, but I wasn't gonna waste that much time to find it. But I do have another car to compare this to, guys, which is yet another awesome throwback, guys, from 2019. So we are comparing the throwbacks right here, and it's kind of hard to compare these guys, but I can tell you what, man, if you guys, we definitely got a big generation gap right here. I mean, everyone knows, my generation, we grew up on Kevin Harvick in that Shell car. But, for all the boomers out there, you know who you are. You guys probably have grown up seeing that Miller genuine draft scheme, which, don't get me wrong, that is a really fucking awesome looking diecast. Actually, it's a Miller High Life scheme. Well, whatever it is, it's a Miller-based product. All right, let's just say that. Gotta love your beer, though, damn it. I mean, beer is good. But, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad that this diecast got made, especially it being on the Gold Series. So, yeah. But I do love the white Goodyear Throwback tires, which, by the way, those are making a return for 2021 for Throwback Weekend. But yeah, Joey Logano actually finished third in this car, guys. I mean, Logano's been pretty consistent at the Darlington races, and yeah, it's pretty cool that we were able to get all the top 3 finishing cars were all made in the diecast form. So I guess you can create little podium sets. But then again, this ain't IndyCar or F1. I mean, who really gives a shit about podiums in NASCAR? I don't know. There was that one idea one time where they wanted to do podium celebrations, but could imagine how cringy that shit would be. I mean, come on. I mean, as cool it sound, I mean, it's not going to work for NASCAR. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised. NASCAR always has to throw something out of his ass, like the All-Star format that we got this year at Texas. Oh boy, don't even get me started on that. But yeah, we still got this weird red outline right here on the decals. See Joey Logano's name and the 2 race winner stickers. Still got that on some of these die-casts. I mean, this one doesn't really stick out as much, but you see it's on the Goodyear logo. I'm just being too nitpicky, but see how clear that Mustang logo looks? And then you look at all these with these weird red shading of outline. That's just how the decals are, but just, you know, especially if we're going to pay another $1 more this year, I expect better quality. But then again, I expect more coming out of my ass than what Lionel produces, but whatever, though. But this is still a cool-looking diecast. After all, I am the Joe Schmo that did buy this, after all. So, you know, as much as I would complain on it being a Logano diecast, I must say, it is a cool-looking throwback. I do like this one a lot, and like I said, he definitely put up a good effort in this car. Didn't win the fucker, but heck, it's good. It's good as good, I guess. But anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review of the 2020 Joey Logano Shell-Pennzoil Don's Throwback Ford Mustang for Team Penske. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another diecast review.